Heyo everybody, Haku here with my Monster Musume no Iru Nichijou Waifu Tier List as of 2021. So buckle in, this is going to be a while. We got 92 characters, and this is as of chapter 70. I know there's a couple more chapters with a couple new characters, but I haven't gotten to them yet because I was supposed to read this long ago, really. Or supposed to do this video long ago. So I wanted to reread the entire series before doing this video after I made the template for the tier list here. And yeah, rereading the entire series took me a little bit, not gonna lie. But everything's fresh in my mind now, which is good. And for those of you that don't know, I've done reactions and reviews and discussions of the series for like the past 5 years. And I've been reading since like 2012, 2013. It was either like right before Rhaenyra got added to the household or right as she was getting added to the household. So legit since like basically the beginning, I've been reading this chapter to chapter. So yeah, I will leave a link to this template for all of you to be able to fill out your own tier lists and sort of share your own. But I've already got one that was sent in by one of you that I'll talk about at the end after I fill out my own. So yeah, let's see how my opinions stack up to all of yours. I will say that, yeah, these are just my opinions on who is best girl. So, you know, if we don't like the same best girl, don't get too heated about it. So yeah, I've got canceled tier here for the one character that is like actually a kid. So I was like, oh yeah, I need to throw in canceled tier. Got forgettable monster waifu, and that's not necessarily that I forget who they are, just that they're my least favorite, and I needed something that started with F for F tier. Definitely okay monster wife, certified monster wife, beautiful monster wife, advanced monster wife, and superior monster wife. Don't know if I'm going to add in a double S tier because sometimes, like, some characters are so far above all the others that I kind of have to. So yeah, either way, let's get to ranking. I not only have the tier list up here on screen, but I've also got a guide to help you all with which characters are which. So I guess let's just go in order, starting with Mia. So starting with Mia, and as I do this, so I've done a video before, I think maybe a year or two was my most recent, rating all the characters from least to most favorite. And this is going to be like an advanced version of that. So yeah, I might be moving these around up and down as I get to more of them. I needed to preface it with that because some people may get upset. I'm going to start Mia out in like B tier. Mia to me is, again, you know, as anybody reading knows, really sexy and all. But, and I'm just going to get totally weird. I'm going to be talking about the fetishy aspects of these monster girls and everything because that ties in totally to like why they are waifus or whatever, like why else are you reading the series? But to me, Mia's personality has always been one of my least favorite. She's like sometimes really unnecessarily mean and jealous towards the other characters, and you know, not cool. Also, another thing that I should probably mention, I'm not too, well, I mean, they said Kudus is like in his 20-somethings, I'm in my mid-20s, so I'm kind of, whenever I go into like thinking about waifus for a series, I kind of go in as if I was either in the main character situation or a similar situation to the main character. So again, that's where my headspace is with all of this, is basically like if I were in Kurusu's situation or a similar situation to that. These are like how I would view them as best girl top waifu. Now, Poppy is up next, and I would put, tentatively, I would put Poppy, maybe B tier above Mia, and I might move her up to A tier. Poppy to me is one that I really, really liked when I first started reading. You know, petite girl, good butt, really, really good things. The harpy thing is pretty good. Actually, moving up to A tier just for the egg laying. I just thought about the egg laying. Yeah, you know, egg laying, that's a hit. Plus, I'm going to break this out at the second character and say I am not a foot fetishist. I swear, feet don't do anything for me, but the bird feet, the weirdness of it, it's kind of part of it. So you know, Poppy goes above Mia, and already I'm getting like self-conscious and kind of like, oh god, oh god. Next up is Sadia. We've all seen, the classic meme from back in the day, horse pussy. So, Saria does not lay eggs, to note, but Saria is a good-looking character that, again, upon rereading, I really like Saria's personality, her character, who she is. I think I might put Saria above Poppy. Saria might go in S tier. Saria is really good. Like, there are times that I felt in the past that Saria was a little on the boring side, and I'm like, no, I want monster waifu that's more exciting. But now that I'm thinking about it, Saria's pretty good. Oh man, I'm just thinking like giant horsefoot. Um, then we have Sue. Oh god, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one because ever since I started making videos, in my comments, Sue has been extremely popular. But I've never really been all that into Sue. Like, I don't know. I think Sue's character is really good in that over the course of rereading the series multiple times throughout the time I've been a fan, I really like just the kindness and how nice she is to Kurus and everything, and how much she wants to help and everything. But maybe she should go in canceled tier. The molesty stuff is a bit weird, and I'm not really into the whole slime thing. Like at least D or C tier. Sue isn't bad, of course, but I'm just not into the slime thing. I'm not into slime girls, which again I think puts me in the minority because whenever I look at Monster Girl content, slime girls are extremely popular, and whenever again I talk to people in the comments and stuff, Sue is always extremely popular. Now, this is going to be another weird one. I'm going to put Meadow in S tier, and I think Meadow's probably the most underutilized and underrated member of the Kurus household. But I really, really like Meadow. Again, at first I thought she was kind of boring, but then rereading multiple times, I'm like, I really like her character, her personality. She's extremely funny. Plus, I don't know, I like the whole, like, sort of goth style that she has. The wheelchair is cute. Um, the sliminess and wearing a bikini all the time is good, I guess. Again, getting really, really weird and superficial, but again, that's kind of part of what this is. I usually don't like really weird anime hair colors like pink, but yeah, I like Meadow. I like her character a lot, and I think liking her character a lot, in addition to her being attractive to me, just gives her that big boost to waifu status. Kind of like what I was saying about Saria, where Saria doesn't lay eggs or anything, but, she is a really fun character on top of being attractive. Then we have Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra is, again, a character that I think is carried by her character and her personality and how fun and funny she is. Because I'll be honest, the spider stuff doesn't really do much of anything for me. It doesn't help nor hurt. Again, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm so scared of spiders or anything. But on the other hand, it doesn't make me more attracted to her. It doesn't add that kink factor to me. I'm not into BDSM stuff. So, again, I feel like her placement is carried almost entirely by the personality she shows. I kind of want to put her in B tier just above Mia, but I think that might be a little bit too harsh. I don't know. I think A tier is good, but I think below Saria and Poppy. I think as a character, I might like her more than Poppy, but I think attractiveness-wise, and here's something like, I'm always back and forth on this kind of stuff. Like, you ask me in a couple weeks, and I might have some different opinions. I might have gotten, like, more bored of some characters. I might like some characters more. So I might change my mind a little bit. But as of right now, I kind of feel like Poppy's more attractive to me. Even though I kind of think I like Rhaenyra better as a character. But no, then we had, again, I'm going back and forth, the arc with the dangerous extra species. Poppy was really, really good in that arc. Poppy's relationship with Curie is, like, one of the most, like, touching and heartfelt moments in the series. Kind of makes me tear up a little bit. So yeah, I really like Poppy as a character too, now that I think more about it. Lala is another character that I love her character. At first I wasn't into the Dullahan thing because it was like basically just a human, but you can take your head off. I'm like, why do I want basically just a human with blue skin? But Lala's grown on me a lot. Oh, I don't know where to put her. I don't think I can justify putting her above Poppy, but I do think I can justify putting her above Rhaenyra, in that I kind of think if this were a situation where real life I was getting Monster Girl homestays or whatever, I think there's a potential that I could choose Lala over Rhaenyra. But again, it's a really close one. It's a really, really difficult decision to make. Next up is Smith, who is absolutely smoking. So, not a monster girl, but oh my god, like, props for her. It's like when when you're reading One Piece and you're like, oh man, this person isn't a devil fruit user, but they're so strong they can stand up to devil fruit users. Like, that's Kurus when it's like, not a monster girl, but somehow hot enough as a human to stand up with the monster girls. I will say the only negative to me, really, is that there are frustrating times that I've had in the past where I'm like, ah, come on, her imposing on Kurus and stuff isn't that cool. But then I sort of go back to it and I'm like, you know, now that we've had the arc with like the president of the Black Lily Company or whatever, I'm like, nah, screw that guy. Smith is like amazing compared to introducing him. So I'm going to stick her in A tier for now, just for now. Monaco is sadly a character that I really, really like, but I'm really not very attracted to, like, at all. Like, she's pretty attractive. I thought the arc with her in, like, the festival and stuff was good, but I don't know. The one-eye thing doesn't really do anything for me. It's like reading Elf Sambo Yasuraranai, which is another great Monster Girl series that you should all be reading if you're not already. It's like, I like Hitome in that, but again, the one-eye, the Cyclops thing doesn't really do much for me. I don't know. So there are some ways that I like her more than Sue, but there are some ways that I like Sue more. So I'm going to put them both in C tier for now and figure it out later. Zombino, when I first started reading, I was like, oh my god, sexy zombie girl. But I feel like lately, again, it's one of those situations where lately I'm just kind of like, yeah, she's just kind of basically a human though. She's got the zombie thing going, but she's kind of basically a human. I still do really like her though. I think I'd probably put her above Mia, tentatively in B tier, for now, but I might move her up to A tier. I'm not going to limit myself to how many I can put in each tier. That way we can kind of see what the average is like. Like, the average might be like most of the characters in A and B tier, for all I know. Next is Tianisha. I think I put Tianisha, when I made my list like a year or two ago, I think she might have made top 5. Tianisha's outfits are really, really pretty, and for some reason that affects me when a character has really pretty or cool outfits. That makes me like, oh, I like them more. I don't know, why do I like their fashion? But it does make me like Tio more. She's big, she has the whole dark skin light hair thing going on, which I've always really loved. Yeah, this might be the second S tier. I forgot Meadow was up there. Yeah, I don't know between her and Meadow. Oh man, and then between her and Saria, again, I don't know. Saria might need to be S tier. I don't know. I feel like I'm putting big girls in S tier. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking for right now. Next up we have Doppel. Again, like what I just said about Tio, Doppel's got the whole dark skin light hair thing going on. I'm not going to count her being able to transform into any girl because I feel like that's kind of cheating. I'm going to try to just count her as herself. She has the long prehensile hair thing going on, which really doesn't interest me that much, but I will say, I mean, I guess it is a plus when looking at Monster Girl abilities. She's always naked, but when she does wear clothes, it's even better. Because, like, oh my god, when she puts on clothes at the end of that one chapter, it's like, oh my god, you are so much cuter, oh my god. Like, it's like, when you're naked, it's like nothing's left to the imagination or whatever. But you put clothes on Doppel, and it's like, oh wow. Oh wow. So at least S tier. at least somewhere around, or at least somewhere around A tier, somewhere around here. I might even jump her like way up to S tier. I don't know. Doppel's really good. Oh my. Okay, and Doppel goes in S tier for right now because if you haven't listened, when they did the anime, they did like these volumes, these CDs with character songs sung by the voice actors and actresses, and Doppels are so good. I love Doppels. Um, so yeah, I'm going S tier for now. Oh, and Key is top of S tier. Key was my number one. Key, come on, freaking tier maker. Um, yeah, wow. Key is very, very attractive. Plus, any body type you want. You want lolly Key, you want MILF Key, you want anywhere in between. Key can do it. It depends on the weather and the sort of nutrients she's getting and stuff. And wow, best girl. The leaf and vine hair is kind of interesting, kind of different. I don't know if it adds or takes anything away, but I think the weirdness of it's good. The wood bits, don't know if it adds or takes away, but the weirdness, it's a monster girl thing, so it kind of adds to it. Yeah, plus she could even go giant mode, technically. We have, oh my god, sap lactation. Jeez. This video is going to have so many things that can be taken out of context and clipped, but oh my god. Oh jeez. Oof. Yeah, top of S tier. Holy crap. If I get to make a double S tier, top of that. Triple S tier, quad S tier. Oh my god. Key is at best. Draco is also very good. The sort of, I don't know, like tomboy reverse Otokonoko character. Oh man, the scales are pretty good. Really good design. I always feel bad for Draco. Draco never gets the kindness and love that she deserves. I gotta put her in A tier. I think I would put her above Mia. Again, Zambina's questionable. Zambina might move up to A tier too. I feel like we're starting off sort of high with these S and A tiers, but we're gonna be getting into like the Black Lily Ranch characters that are probably gonna knock down the average by being a lot of C and D tiers. But yeah, we've got Lilith, who is, I think we saw in the one like secrets page of her, like smoking and drinking I'm not huge into personally, but again, attractive. Oh man, really attractive. I do really like her character. I feel like, again, she's in a Draco situation where they're almost like minor antagonists, so they just get treated poorly a lot, and I feel really bad for them. I think that's another A tier, though. I really like Lilith. Lilith is attractive. She's small wife. We have big wife, we have small wife. Both are good. Oh man, she fits into the dark skin and light hair thing. And her eyes. Oh man, her eyes are so great. Oh man, I might put her there. She has kind of a similar eye thing going on to Lala. I might put her above Lala. Ooh, I don't... That we know of, she can't lay eggs, so I don't know if she goes above Poppy. Okay, so, next up, we have Polt. Polt is also a definite S tier. I'm not sure where in S tier, though. Really high up, though. I mean, she's the token furry, I suppose. Furry girls are always a good staple for monster girls, I feel like. She isn't very furry-like, though. She's basically just a dog girl. She looks good, though. Great personality, great design, incredibly attractive, too fit for my current fat-ass self, but back when I was in super good shape, that would be, like, even more along the line of, perfect for me. Plus, I'm pretty sure we learned from the secret panel that she has multi-nipple, which is like, wow, okay, wow, yeah, why am I saying these things out loud? But bonus points. Extra nipples equals bonus points, apparently. So yeah, S tier. Next is Kunonzuki Ren, who was the former homestay of Rhaenyra. I've always really liked her. I've always wanted her character to come back more, because I thought the idea of her being a person who was well-meaning, she didn't mean to be rude or anything, or to get Rhaenyra in trouble. And I always thought it would be nice to see her develop and grow over the course of the series, come back a few times, and like... her and Rhaenyra develop more of a relationship. I think we've seen a little bit of that, but I would like more of Gunonzuki Ren. I really like her, and really like the idea of this character growth. That said, she is a regular human, and she isn't, like, Smith level, but I might still put her in B tier. She might move down to C, but I really like her, though. We also get to see her in a lot of cute outfits, so I mean, that's a bonus, I guess. Next canceled tier is Yuhi, the girl that gets turned into a zombie. Now, I really, really like her. I think one of my favorite chapters in the entire series is the chapter, like, focused on Yuhi, just because it's so beautiful. It's really, really good. It's really heartfelt. It pretty much makes me tear up every time. It's funny. It's tear-jerking. Like, I love the character. But that said, canceled tier. Canceled tier. So now we get into the moms. We have Mia's mom, who is also incredibly attractive like Mia, but also doesn't have the best personality, also like Mia. I think I'd put her around Mia. Just because, again, they're both very, very similar. Both have less than ideal personalities, but are very attractive. And also Snet Girl, Lamia, you know, that's pretty good. I feel like I would like them more. They'd probably be A or S tier if they had better personalities, but yeah, I guess that's solid. Then we have Poppy's mom. Oh gosh. As much as I love Poppy as a character, I'm putting Poppy's mom above her. I'm putting Poppy's mom in S tier because she can lay eggs. we are getting into this again. Every good thing I said about Poppy, even better. Because dark skin, light hair, the Gyaru look, even better. The long hair, even better. She's like petite MILF, even better. Oh my god. Ah man, Poppy's mom is up there. Again, I might reorder. I'm going to reorder these like at the end once I get everything sort of settled. But wow, I am simping hard today. Oh man, Saria's mom. Less good personality than Saria, but also like every good thing about Saria plus the MILF aspect. She gets like horse MILF bonus. I'm going to throw her in A tier for now. Might move up, might move down. I don't know. Just throw her there for now. Cathel's also great. Big, kind of furry, I guess. Maybe. Do we know how furry Cathel is? Isn't it just her tail and like legs, I guess? Maybe her arms too, I don't remember. But yeah, kind of furry, big, strong, dark skin, light hair, and oh, milking. Jeez. At least, oh man, I was gonna say at least A tier, but I think I'm just jumping straight to S tier. I feel like a lot of my S tier is looking like the whole dark skin, light hair thing. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Marino is also good. I like Marino's personality more than Cathel's, but Marino isn't big. A tier, I would say still. Oh man, she's still milkable. Boop. She's got the whole like fluffy fur stuff going on. Questionable. Makes me think. Makes me consider my life choices making this video. I'll think about it more when I'm ordering them. We have Cotton Ton, who are cute. I love some of the little comedy gags with them, like that one panel where there's like, what's going on? Something lewd going on in here? That's so good. Or let's take a picture. Plus, twin bonus, dark skin, light hair. Again, small, petite. Don't want to get canceled by saying lolly when referring to body type, even though, like, that shouldn't be a big deal. Twin bonus, though. Because it's like a 2-for-1 deal, essentially. I don't know, at least A tier. I feel like I came into this thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to rank them more based on their personality and their character traits and stuff. And now that I'm here actually recording it, I'm just simping hard. Okay, we got Luz Nante. We have small Luz Nante form, which is attractive. Big Luz Nante form, which is attractive. Furry bonus. Very good. Very good contender here. I kind of would feel bad putting her in B tier. I almost want to move Zambina up to A tier as well. Oh man, I'm gonna put Zombina in A tier for now. We have a high standard right now, a very high standard. We've got Yukio, who I didn't think much of. Again, kind of basic human stuff, but then we get the hot springs resort arc thing, and we get some fan service for her, and wow, that fan service has me changing my mind a bit. She is pretty attractive, but I don't think I can justify A tier. Somewhere on there, maybe? Maybe above Mia's mom. I don't know if I'd put her above Mia, because Mia's got this neck thing going on. Yeah, I think that's good for right this moment. We got Liz. Liz is underrated. Oh my god, Liz has the donk. Again, go back and reread if you don't like Liz. I feel like she's so underrated, so forgettable, but massive donk energy. Yeah, I like Liz a lot. Not enough to go A tier, I don't think. Yeah, but still good. Oh, still maybe, I don't know, do I put her above Mia? Mia technically has no donk? I don't know how to categorize Mia like that. But yeah, I don't know, I really like Liz. Kinu is also good, but Kinu's a little boring to me. Kinu doesn't stand out much, and it's like, when we get introduced to Kinu, when we get more Kinu content, I'm like, oh, I really, really like her. But if I'm here, like, if I'm like trying to choose a homestay or something, like, why pay attention to Kinu when I have got Tionisha? So I think just for her being a little on the boring side, Kinu goes in B tier. Like, where at least Liz has like the scaly stuff going on, has big butt energy that, a lot of the other characters, Poppy does, a lot of the other characters don't really have that going on. So, Liz does have things to make her stand out. Don't really get that as much for Kinu, but Kinu is still big wife, still good. And yeah, I feel bad putting Monaco and Sue down that low, but I like Monaco and I am attracted to her, but the one eye thing doesn't really do much for me. Her character isn't the most exciting, though I like it. And Sue, the same thing. I like Sue's character, but the slime thing, I'm really not into it. Then we have Morone's mom. Oh, maybe the first D tier, which is weird because the rest of the moms have been a bit higher or comparable with their daughters. But yeah, Mira's mom, I didn't like that arc. When I kind of read it week to week, I didn't have fun with that arc. I didn't think she was that great. Her personality wasn't really too special. I guess she does get royalty bonus, plus she gets all of the sort of mermaid characteristics. So, D tier, definitely okay. I don't think she's terrible, but again, just whatevs. Oct is good. Oct, I don't know if counts for the dark skin light hair thing. I mean, I guess kind of. They're more like tentacles, though. Not super duper into the tentacle thing, but again, now that I think about it, it is also pretty good. She's a very funny character, and I think a character that has a personality that I could get along with a lot. So that being said, I think at least B tier. I would put her above Yukio, or Yukino? Yukio? Yukio. I don't know if I would... I'm putting her above Mia. People are going to be pissed. I'm disrespecting Mia like this, but now that I'm thinking about it, slimy tentacle girl, big girl. Yeah, B tier. Shishi, also very good, very cute. I like the stiff thing. And she has legs for days. And thick lower body, very good. The same sort of zombie thing that Zombina's got going on, though I think maybe... Ah, man. I find her body shape more attractive than Zombina's, but I find Zombina's sort of overall character more attractive than Cece or Shishi. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe like top of B tier, maybe below Liz. This one's difficult. But again, I'm going to rearrange them some more. Next is Kira. Okay, so the insect girl thing is pretty good. I mean, I said the spider thing didn't really add or subtract too much when it came to Racnera. And the same is true here. It doesn't add or subtract too much, but it is pretty attractive. The extra arms, the weirdness of it, the chitin. I don't hate it. I don't hate it for sure. Really thinking here. the fact that from, I think, the game B girls, now she's more of a wasp than a bee, I think game B girls produce honey. Oh, oh, this is difficult. I have to think. I have to use all of my brain power to think about monster girls. Oh my god. Okay, I'm thinking B tier. I feel like the one thing that drags her down, I find her personality, the wild craziness, somewhat attractive. I find basically everything about her character design really, really attractive physically, except for the weird mandible jaw thing she has going on. Not a fan of that. Oh god, will people hate me for putting her above Mia? I don't know, I'm just not feeling the Snack Girl thing. I think ever since the Lamia arc, I've just been like, Snack Girls are meh. I think... Oh, there's no way, I can't... B tier, because she's a B. I can't put her above Mia. I can't do it. Again, gonna think about this more later, but I can't. Ooh, oh, this is a good one too. What was her name? Kino. Kino, Mushroom Girl. The Matango Ngo. Oh, super cute. Sort of depressed, emo Mushroom Girl. Oh, that's good. I like her hair. I like her color scheme. She's another small wife. Oof. At least A tier. At least A tier. I don't know, maybe somewhere around there for now. Yeah. I mean, there is the whole spore thing, but I feel like I'm just going to ignore that for the sake of arguing that I am attracted to her. Now we're getting into the bloodsuckers, which are like my favorites. So before I go on a wild, screaming rant of how attracted I am to these bloodsuckers, let me get a sip of tea to soothe my throat. Okay, now time to embarrass myself some more. Okay, Cutie, oh my god, her character is incredible. I love the arc with her and Poppy so much. It's an actual, like, heartfelt story that I really enjoy. And damn, is she attractive. Like, when she has all the, like, crazy cloaks and stuff and the sort of bangs down, it's like, okay, she's kind of okay, she's whatever. But then she goes into Step on Me Mommy vampire form, and it's like, step on me mommy. Man, again, I swear to you I am not a foot fetishist, but her feet, they're kind of nice. I like the legs when we get her, like, secrets page. The wing flaps are, like, attractive to me for some reason. Oh, man. She is very, very good. Oh, and we get the swimsuit shot of her in the best chapter in the series, like chapter 59.1 or something like that. 59.5, I don't know. The special chapter of the Bloodsucker Girls, best chapter in the series, not even like a main numbered chapter. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. S tier for sure. Absolute S tier. Maybe not above Poppy's mom, because Poppy's mom, dark skin, light hair, can lay eggs, bird feet to compete with bat feet. Doesn't have the wing flaps, but shows off a lot of armpit, which is, like, again, not really something I'm super into. But again, if we're talking about being attracted to anime girls, I'm leaning into the simping here. Yeah. Oh, and then we have freaking Lychee. Oh, wow. Really funny character, really attractive character. I feel like the soft, squishy sponginess of her is a plus. The sort of, like, weirdness of her having to, like, wear the exoskeleton suits and stuff is kind of a plus. She's stacked as all hell. And she has battle mode. 'Cause as one of my favorite panels from Excuse Me Dentist That's Touching Me says, it was boobs and pee-pee. So, S tier, boobs and pee-pee. Oh yes. So then we have Moski, again, another S tier, let's just throw her in there, dark skin, light hair. like the skinny thinness, the insect bits, the fact that like the blood sucking from her, I feel like is a lot more lewd and a lot less murderous than say Lychee or Ricci. Yeah. I'm like stacking this S tier right now. Yatsume is the most boring of the bloodsuckers, but she's still one of them and still attractive. Her personality, I think, is the least interesting. Her design, I think, is the least interesting. But she still kind of gets mermaid bonus. Plus, she's also a long girl, similar to a Lamia. So actually, I was thinking B tier. You know what? I still think I'm thinking B tier. I don't... Sorry, hiccup. I don't want to overrate Yatsume. I drank one sip of tea. And I feel like I'm going to have the hiccups now. And now we're getting into the Black Ranch Girls. So they are, or Black Lily Ranch Girls, they all have names and a little bit of characterization given to them through the secrets page for that volume. Even the ones that didn't really get a big starring role in the arc itself. I do have the information about them thrown up in another tab so I can take a look at it when I need to. So let's look here. Can I... Yeah, we have... Ah, gosh, I'm going to have to... Hold on. Think I may need to... No, I can just look in from the list I have up on screen. So Ricci, Moski, Yatsume, Mill. Okay, so Mill is first. Mill is the Mia cow, basically. Going back and rereading that arc, I found that a lot of the centaurs, or not centaurs, the minotaurs, were kind of frustratingly overbearing to Caduce, and I didn't like their personalities very much. She is still big, she is still cow, she is still milkable. Touch the cow, do it now. But she is C tier for now. Maybe going down to D tier. I don't know. Because, I mean, she is basically just Cow Mia. Then we have Cow Poppy, whose name was she Chizu? No, that was Cow Racnera, right? No, the next one, Mill, Cream, that's it. Cream, I think, had more attractive scenes. You know, small cow. So it's kind of like you get the dichotomy of smaller, more compact wife with still sort of big cow Milky. So, yeah, B tier. Kara, though, again, the personalities of these girls somewhat disappointed me. But oh boy, big, strong, dark-skinned cow, milky mommy, please, A tier, yes. Chizu is next, right? That's, this one. I'm gonna say C tier. I wonder, though, let me actually look at this other tab. That's not gonna mess up my recording, is it? No, looks fine still. Let me actually see if I can't... Yeah, I can look through these and see what their secrets page stuff was. Oh, it's in... Is it in alphabetical order, though? No, it isn't. Okay. So, Kara... Bad at communicating. Okay, Chizu. Is there anything... Yeah, I mean, she's kind of cute, but there's nothing here that really sort of sticks out to me. The biggest chest on the farm is Ertz, who is next. Yeah, I mean, that's good. Plus the braid. We don't get a lot of braid girls in MonMusu, you know what I mean? Sorry, I opened up the wrong window here. Okay, now we're back. So, with that said, let's see. We don't get many braid girls. I think, at least B tier. B for big. But big isn't necessarily quality. I do like shy girls, though. Ooh, she's good. She's good. But, like, there are just so many other good girls that it's like, I don't know. Where do you rank them? Again, I'm gonna have to move characters up and down once I get them all up here. Anyway, let's kind of run through the Black Lily Ranch girls as much as I can, just so we're not here for forever for characters that a lot of you probably don't care that much about. Next up says Cheta has a marked sweet tooth, usually or casually planning a tour of sweets making farms in Japan. Don't really remember much about her. Was she the one playing with the baby cow that time? Sorry, just making sure my recording was still looking all right. Um, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna toss her in like D tier. Whatever, I don't care. I mean, better than Meadow's mom, because I mean, all the cows are, but just because they're cows, because milky. Um, yeah. After her is Camembert, has little sense of taste, and will often snack on the corn used for feed while working. Meh. Throw her in the D tier. Then we've got another dark skin girl. Koda, member of the tabletop RPG group, usually the DM, but would rather play. Kind of cute and tomboyish too. Again, I keep praising the dark skin light hair character designs. Kind of a simp for that. Not gonna lie to you. Like even IRL, it's just really really good. Um, above those two, but still probably just C tier. Oh, but you can you could kind of you can't milk Monaco. Arguably you could for Sue. Okay, we have more cowgirls though. Let's keep going. Um, Next we have Amenta, an unsubtle otaku, usually uses the TV in the common room to watch anime. So again, that's another cute personality. I keep opening the wrong window. It's another cute personality. So I will put her with her because she also has a cute personality. Let's see, what's the personality of another one? Zola, despite her formidable appearance, she deals very poorly with bugs. If it's more than 3 centimeters long, she won't even get near it. Kinda cute. Not cute enough to go above, like, C tier. Again, I feel like, and hopefully these are actually in proper order. We have Kata, Menta, Zola, yeah. I would say she gets, again, like, better than those two. Probably better than those two, even. Or better than her, but not her. Because again, just, I mean, baseline cowgirl is at least a C tier. Then we have Gruyere, makes homemade snacks. They're very popular on the farm to have with alcohol. Okay, neat, sort of whatever, kind of just bleh. I'll throw her there though. Then again, like these characters were just basically in the background. I do not have much to say about them. Next we have Tilto, a closet otaku, wants to geek out with a menta, but can't bring herself to make the first step. Again, that's cute. Wait, that's not the right one, right? No, it is. It is. Tilto, let me make sure. That is the next one, right? Gruyere, where is it? Gruyere Tilto, yeah, that's her. You know what? Man. B tier. Yeah, the design's nice. The design's nice. Cow bonus. Cute personality. I'm gonna go B tier. Okay, we got some more. Why did he make so many cows? Raclette. Big drinker. Favorite cocktail is a cowboy made with whiskey and her own milk. Woof. Pretty attractive looking. Not really into alcohol. Still C tier though, because, man, pretty attractive looking. Next, I like this next girl's hair, Zarella. Big fan of DIY, don't buy it, make it as her motto. She loves going to the crafting store. Cute. There, I guess. Again, we got more of this. Again, why so many? Next is Goda. Goda, another big drinker. Once she gets started, she'll drink until she passes out. Not very attractive to me personally. Yeah, Yep, bottom of D tier. None of these girls are F tier so far, though. I mean, I would happily be definitely okay with even those four. Then we got Ricotta, spends most of her free time gaming. Her favorite games are farm sims. Oh, that's cute. That's funny. That's really cute and funny, but I don't know if it's enough to put her above Sue. Because, I mean, Sue is like an actual main character. Next up is Pone. That's totally not Pone, though. I got off somewhere. Why is this not in proper order? What? Should be Ricotta, Goda, Ricotta, Pone. Yeah, Goda, Ricotta, Pone, but that's not what Pone looks like, is it? No, her hair is different, or her horns are different. Where'd I go wrong? Because Pone, and then there are three more after, so this should be Pone, or maybe their image is wrong on the wiki? Because this doesn't look like her on the wiki, even though this is her. This is right. She's more attractive here than the image on the wiki, but again, just a background character, screw it, D tier. Weird. Weird. Okay. So yeah, there's three more now, starting with Parmino, another member of the TTRPG group, or the TRPG group. She likes to do silly things to make her party members laugh, but the results that the story doesn't go very fast. Okay, so another just sort of whatever. Sorry that the energy has kind of simmered a little bit because we're onto these characters. Just whatever. I'll just throw her in with the other cows. She is above those ones, but not her. Again, trying to keep track of all these personalities when it's meaningless. Quark is hopelessly addicted to gacha games, can't stop spending money, recently blew a lot of cash and ended up failing anyway. That is not good. But still cow. There. And then the last cow. We're on to the last one, finally. I don't think there are as many sheep or goats as there are cows. Last is Reggiano, only one with the driver's license, gets to play taxi for everyone on their days off. Parmino's younger sister, cute. There. Sure, no, below her. I like her hair a lot. Now, we are on to the sheep. Okay, so let's see. Where's the first sheep then? Let me look down this list. The first ship is Frisia. I remember Frisia from the actual arc itself. She was really cute, but I also, let me look at her secrets stuff. Like with the others. Bad at waking up, doesn't prepare properly in the morning. Her hairstyle is actually bedhead. Cute. I liked her during the arc. She was a good secondary, because we focused a lot on the Minotaurs, but she was a good secondary pan fawn. I would say B tier. I guess bottom of B tier, I suppose. I did like her though. Next sheep up is Sappho. Gets her hair straightened once a month. That's all we got. Just throw her at top of D tier, I guess, because I mean, still sheep bonus. Next, oh, I like the cute fluff around her neck in that panel. We have Charolai. She actually has more interest in crop tending than husbandry and wants to become a farmer. Alright, cute, whatever. Bottom of C tier. Then, next up, hold on, we've got Chevio spends 11 hours a day asleep, occasionally while on her feet. We're really not even getting as much info about these girls. Below her in D tier. Let's see here. Then we've got Karik, enjoys farming-related engineering and is currently developing new machinery in her spare time. That's cute. She's smart. I like her haircut. You know? Maybe there. I think that's fair. I like her, actually. Cute. Next up, we have got Texel, member of the TRPG group, new and not used to role-playing yet. Neat. Bottom of C tier. Then the next one, I remember her hair. is Coriadol. I remember her. Okay. Remember her from the background. Again, I just reread all of this. Youngest one on the ranch. Everyone treats her like a younger sister. Not a ton of information there, but, maybe top of D tier? I don't know. Yeah, top of D tier sounds respectable for a character I know mostly nothing about. Making sure my recording looks okay. Yes, still seems really fine. Things have been, luckily, knock on wood, going pretty great. Next we have, who is she? She is Driss, or is that Rom? That is Rom. Okay. Thin, but with a bottomless appetite, eats more than most of the Minotaurs, likes potato salad. That's actually kind of cute. C tier, around there? Yeah, that looks good. Sorry again if you don't care about all these random girls. I'm really, really sorry. Driss, skilled at knitting, though lately she's tried her hand at wool felt doll making. Yeah, that's cute too, whatever. Just in there maybe. Then the last of the sheep is Kakasia, a cinephile, but there are no movie theaters nearby the ranch. Her favorite movie is Silence of the Lambs. Cute. So, I guess, again, sheep bonus. Sheep is basically pretty good overall. Actually, a lot of things about that description were pretty cute. Gonna put her there. Yeah, so again, we see these ranch girls bringing down the average. Next we have Sane, who is, oof, nice, great. Yuri, good stuff. B tier. I do like Sane, plus Sane, we still have goat milk. Sane above Frisia. I really would like to put her higher, but I feel like we didn't get... Here's the thing. I love when I think MonMusu is at its best when it follows the formula of a chapter introducing a new character and developing an old character alongside of them. Every chapter. That's the best formula. Like we just did with the Centaurs, that's the best formula. So throwing in all these random nameless girls that kind of mean nothing and getting really, really lewd with it, like we did, especially in the Sneck Girl arc, not a fan. And I feel like a lot of other people aren't fans of it either because I saw constant complaints from the ranch and the Snake Girl arcs. So I'm glad we've gotten back to what makes the series really good lately. But yeah, it makes me wish, because there were some decent characters that would have been nice to develop more from the farm, but instead we just got a bunch of like lewd stuff. So I don't know. Next up is this not Caramel, what was her name? Cashmere. Yes, Cashmere is good. Cashmere is very good. I like Cashmere a lot. She isn't like the main Sane girl though, but like there are some panels that I'm like, oh, which one is this? And I'm like looking at the secrets page and it's like, oh, this one's Cashmere. Cashmere, oof, good. Next is Tokara. Renowned for her stamina in the fields and in bed, prefers to go multiple times than to focus on technique. Who cares? Still good. Yeah, just throw her in like C tier somewhere near the top. Yeah, that. Ooh, no, below her. Yeah, that looks good. Then we've got Togen, skilled at finding the trick to anything, prefers technique over repetition. All these lewd descriptions. Let's see, somewhere... Ooh. Maybe around there, I think is good for her. Ooh, the next one, I remember her too, she's cute. Shiba, reserved and mature, but since she's a satyr, she naturally has high libido. I remember her for sure too. She's good. Maybe towards the top of C tier. You know what? Sorry, Sue. I'm gonna say top of C tier. Cause like, I would have liked to have seen more Sane development, I mean, Cashmere was kind of the secondary that we got a little bit of, like, character time and dialogue for. So maybe more of her, more of, like, the main, minotaurs would have been nice. Like, maybe we should have just limited it to, like, just 2 or 3 of each. And it would have been a lot better. Maybe there's just too many and none of them really got the development that would have been nice. Next is Newbie has the biggest chest among the satyrs, seen as a rival by Cream. Okay, neato. Again, just checking the recording again. Looks fine, I guess. Looks, you know, seen as a rival by Cream. Not Cream level though, sorry. Let's see, below Earth. No, above Earth. You know, it's like, no wait, that's not Earth, is it? That's Mill, right? Where'd I put Earth at then? Is she up higher? Where was she? I don't see her or remember her. Where is she? What the heck? What the heck? No, cause wait. I am totally losing my train of thought. What is going on here? What is going on? Where did I Earth's way up here. I would not put her that high though. Maybe I put Earth too high. You know, Earth's still good though. Where'd I put Kara? Kara's all the way in A. That makes sense. You know, this is fair enough. Yeah, she's above Mill. I don't know if I'd put her above, what was it, Chizu. So yeah, that's good, I guess. Now we have one not even facing the camera here. Is that Jamuna, another of the... Sorry, hiccup. TRPG group. She's a rules lawyer and often argues with the GM. Pretty alright, whatevs. I'll just throw her there. Who knows? Actually, a little bit higher. No, below her. There. Again, just trying to remember all of these. Then we have Alba, another member of the TRPG group, incredibly lucky with the dice, often breaks story with lucky rolls, and she's really cute. I like her design. So, you know, pretty nice. I'm going to say there. Yeah, that looks good to me. Then we've got 2 more, is it? We've got Ankara and Boer. So Ankara came to Japan after reading the Edo 48 Methods Handbook. She reads the Kama Sutra nightly. Okay. She does look very cute, though. So, how about here? Yeah, what does it matter? C tier. You know, just base pretty good. Boer loves high places, loves climbing them. High places make her hot. Okay, that's cute and funny. I wish her design was cuter, because that's a cute description. I guess, you know what? I think that's good. Yeah. Pretty highly rated, but that's good. And that's it. Okay, no more Residents of Black Lily Ranch. Closing that out. Okay, everything looked good on the recording end. Now then, let's get back into characters we know a little bit more about. And we have Mia's friends. Okay, what were their names again? I think we actually got a secrets page for them. I think. What were their names here? Where are we at? We have Sanka, Shayna, and Maru. That's right. Okay. So let me actually, so that I know more about them as a character, let me look up their secrets page really quick. Alright, I found the secrets page for them and the extras and stuff, but from here it says Sanka, Shekwia, and Maru, so in my little list here, I may have gotten one of the names wrong here. But either way, first up, Sanka. Oh, it actually doesn't say anything about them as characters. Oh. Well, Sanka's kind of like a more boring version of Mia. So I will put her... Where is Mia at? You know, she's still pretty good, though. I'll put her a bit lower than Mia. You know, not... You know, maybe there. I feel like I might be underrating Sane. I do feel like I'm underrating Sane a bit. I'm going to put Sane not above Mia, maybe over there. And even Kashmir, I feel like I'm underrating a bit. Maybe above Kinu. Because I did like both of them. Know what? No below Kinu. Again, though, going to be moving a couple of these around. Then we have Shekwia, who is Big Mia. Big Mia She's pretty good. Lots of ara energy. I can feel that emanating from her. Doubt. I mean, technically when people say milk a snake, they mean the venom. Or it's a sexual innuendo now that I've said that out loud. But the milk ability is questionable at best. However, big ara energy. I don't know. Maybe bottom of B tier. I think better than C tier, but not as good as the one that came before her, whose name I'm already forgetting, Sanka. Lastly is Maru. So Maru is good. Maru is small snake. I also think Maru had the best personality of the three, though the three of them really didn't have great personalities to begin with. So, given the best personality, I'm going to say below Kashmir, but above Kunanzuki Ren. That's what I'm thinking. Bakurin, inverted nipple gang, you know, pretty solid design. The sort of big hands, pretty neat. Has an interesting body shape. You know, a little bit of a darker skin tone. That's good. That's good. Solid. I like the eyebrows too. Pretty solid eyebrows. I would say B tier. Nah. Maybe C tier. Maybe like there. Yeah. She's good. Don't get me wrong, but like there are a lot of good characters. Okay, now there's the other two girls that we met with her that we haven't got names for yet, but I'm hoping, just like we did for her, we get chapters featuring each of them too. So there's the Kraken girl, also pretty solid, tentacle stuff going on. More of an octopus compared to Oct, who's actually, ironically, more like a squid. So the Kraken girl is pretty good. I'm trying to remember a lot more about her. I can't make the argument for B tier, but C tier seems fair. I guess she hasn't been developed as much as Bakurin. Maybe around there seems fine to me. Yeah, Monaco's just a little bit too meh, just for me. Then the Land Harpy, who I would like to know more about. Pretty good though, pretty solid. I would say below below her but above her. That seems fair. Oh, then we have I hope we get to learn more about these three. The hot spring attendant girls. I really like those three. I like them a lot. I'm going to actually, again, the succubus girl, which is different than the lesser devil, greater devil, whatever. She was really good. Again, we got the dark skin, light hair. We have the cool looking eyes. She seems like a genuinely nice person. We know that all of them have that sort of tattoo down there, which is like kind of a bonus. You know? And she said, like, once she finds a guy, she's loyal. That's good stuff. That's like non-lolly body style Lilith, basically. Only with less personality, I'll admit. That seems fair for now. Again, gonna move a couple of these around. Tiger Girl, B tier for me. Solid B tier. Not amazing, not bad, not milkable that we know of. Maybe, I like her eyes, but maybe a little bit below her. Ooh, below Mia. I don't want to disrespect Mia that much. You know what? Actually, below Kashmir. I like Kashmir. I do. Then we have, the multi-arm girl. I like the multi-arm girl a lot. Multi-arm girl's really cute. Again, we know basically nothing about her, but she's really cute. Let's see. B tier is probably a solid choice. Maybe around, not Yatsume. Oh, that was Mia's mom. That wasn't Mia that I was referring to before. They're basically the same. I could honestly put her above Mia. I like her a lot. And Mia's personality drags her character down for me. Now we have Oof. Okay, I just said it about the last three. I want to know more about these two. The Salamander and the Undyne. Yukio's friends. Wow, I loved their designs, especially the Salamander. big hot, big hot. A tier, above Draco, above Smith. I don't want to go as far as to say above Rhaenyra, but above the Succubus girl even. That's a good design. Undyne, also very good design. Kind of like a slime, but with water. I kind of want to say B tier, though. Where am I thinking in B tier? Maybe above Ren. No. Below Ren. And just barely above Cream. Then we have, okay, we're getting into the recent girls, the ones in the most recent chapters that I've read. Of course, I haven't caught up. I think there's a dairy centaur, a unicorn, and something else, maybe like a Pegasus or something that I haven't met yet. So there are 3 characters I haven't even met yet, since I was trying to reread and catch up before doing this. We've got, what was her name? Let me look at my little list here. Alucia, that's it. She was good. Smaller Saria, more compact Saria. But again, I feel like the bigness is part of what's good about Saria. I would say below Saria's mom, because Saria's mom also has a lot of the goodness there. But, you know, maybe there. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, still no F tiers. There really aren't any bad decisions. Actually, Rem Nidrum, is that her name? Was that her name? Let me look. Did I get that right? Oh, I just have Nidrum there. I didn't like Nidrum very much. The design I thought it had potential. Personality wasn't great. Kind of boring to me. I feel like Bakarin upstaged her in her own chapter. Gosh, do I really want to say F tier though? I don't think I do. Because if like Smith came to me and was like, you're stuck with her, she's yours, I could still make it work. Of course I don't want to have nightmares every night, that would kind of suck. Yeah, I don't know. Do I go F tier? Do I put one in F tier just so like each little category has one? I feel so bad. I feel bad for this this fictional character. So I'm gonna do bottom of D tier. I would feel bad just isolating her in F tier. Then we have Charon Dupel. So when like we got into the hyper detailed sort of panels that were in reference to Fist of the North Star, not that great, but the other panels, Muscular Saria, I'm all for it. I will say, Muscular Saria, I'm all for it, at least C tier. I would say below Sue. Below that girl, but above Bakarin. I like a lot of Chedon. I think Chedon had potential to be better. But all it makes me think about is beyond her, we had Shaya in the game as sort of the, what are they called? The like heavy centaurs? Large breed centaurs? Is that what it is? Heavy breed or large breed? But either way, we had Shaya, who was like, wow, very good in the game. So compared to her, it's like, okay, Chedon is not as good as her. And then last up, we have the Black Slime, or as it's been referenced, Negasu. So she was okay. We got a little bit of her in the Hot Spring arc at the end. She kind of hasn't come into her own with her own personality. I do like what we got of her in her giant form. I wish we got more of her in her normal form. She has bones, which is interesting, unlike Sue, within her, which is kind of neat. So I don't think she's as good as Sue. I think I would put her up there. She's basically got all the good things about Sue. There are some things about her that I think are kind of cooler, but character-wise, Sue is much better. So I'd put her just right below her. And now then, now that we've done that, time to order them within the tiers very quickly to the best of my ability to find out what the order should be. So I know that nobody wants me to go back through all of the ranch girls again, and the top tiers are what really matter anyway, so I'm going to skim over most of the bottom tiers, honestly. All of this looks fine to me. I think Nydrum and Meadow's mom toward the bottom, but not F tier, they're alright. In fact, Meadow's mom really isn't that bad. I mean, her personality's not great, but, you know, attractive mermaid queen, yes please. I mean, all of the farm girls are solid, even if they're not the best personality-wise. Now, among these, we have Monaco, which I think is fine for me. She isn't the most exciting, but I would still put her above some of the farm girls. Same with the land harpy, just sort of whatever. The Kraken and Baccarin, again, part of the whatever trio, I suppose. Charon, I like, and I want to like more, and maybe I'm underrating her a bit, but at least for right now, I don't like all of the stuff about her that much. There's a lot I really do like about her, though. I will admit I might be underrating Charon, but I'm gonna put her in C for now. Those two were pretty solid. She was pretty solid, I forget her name already. And then Sue and the Black Slime version of Sue, both good, both very similar. There are certain things I like more about the Black Slime, but Sue is a good, solid main character, and I like Sue as well. So again, C tier to me is average. Not saying that Sue isn't good, it's just that, you know, slimes don't really do all that much for me. Now, into B tier. Let's see what we got here. So I would put Frisia above Shequia, and then Sanka above Frisia. Seems fair enough. It's pretty close between the two of them. I forget her name, but yeah, just from her design, I'd put her above Sanka. Cream goes above her. Cream was sort of one of the best personalities, I think, among the Black Lily Ranch girls. And I'd put Undyne just a little bit higher. And above Undyne goes Ren. Again, those three are super close. It's kind of a tight race, but I would keep them like that. And those two, Maru is actually somewhat similar, only has Sneck lower half, which is good. Tiger Girl, I actually think I might move down one. I think that's fair. Tiger Girl isn't great to me, but is definitely solidly above average. I want to learn more. Basically, I'm kind of giving the character a little bit of benefit of the doubt because I want to know more about them. So from there, we have Kashmir Right, really good. You know what? Maybe above Kinu. Kinu is solid, but I'd say maybe Kashmir above. Then Mia's mom. Ooh, this is a difficult one. I'm gonna stick with Mia's mom above her, but just barely, just very barely. And then Yukio. Yukio above Kashmir, but below Mia's mom. Urt above, mostly for Big Milkies. Actually, no. Below Mia's mom, but still there. You know, again, most of her character is just Big Milkies. Then Kira. Kira can go up there. Again, I love everything about Kira's design and personality, except for the little jaw piece mandible. Looks kind of like a beard. Is a little weird to me. So that's kind of the one thing I dislike about the character. And then comes Sane. I might be underrating Sane. Sane is good. Sane might deserve A tier. I don't know, because Liz is there, and if Sana deserves A tier, Sana can't be above Liz to me. Maybe, compared to Shishi, though. I don't think she could be above Shishi either, but it's close. I do think I could put her above Lucy. I think I could put her above Mia. Mia above Kira, but kind of barely. Mia's design's good, but not my favorite. Her personality is, again, not the best, but not terrible. There are definitely good redeeming things. I like the multi-arm girl a lot. Not milkable, though. You know, I'll put her there. Yatsume is one of the bloodsuckers, which are like the best part of the story to me, even though they've barely been in it. and she's really good. She's got better than the Sneck designs with the long eel sort of nest to her body. Plus has like the mermaid thing going on. Lots of good stuff. I would actually maybe move her above Oct, though I think Oct has a little bit better of a personality. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about those two. Those two are both really good. I'd put them both above her. Oh man, I'd probably actually move Alucia below them. Even below her. That seems good to me. That seems really good. Then yeah, Shishi goes above them, and then Liz is top of B tier. I don't want to overdo A tier, and I think Liz might be a bit much for A tier, so I'm gonna keep her at top of B tier. Now moving into A tier with the top, we have Kata or Zambina. Between the two of them, I'm gonna keep Zambina higher. I'm gonna put Zambina higher than Luz. Luz stays above Kata. Draco or Zambina. Honestly, I'm going Draco over Zambina. Draco or Smith? I'm actually going Draco over Smith. I don't know. Smith is attractive. Smith is attractive. I'm putting... Oh man, this is so difficult. This is so difficult because Smith isn't big milkable cowgirl, but I kind of want to put her above Kata. Not a transforming furry, but I don't want to put her above Luz. Not a zombie, but I kind of want to put her above Zambina. So I think she's staying there. I honestly think so. And she doesn't even have the best personality, but it's like her personality is like good enough and her design is good enough that it's really attractive. And, you know, Smith is earning that spot, I guess. Next, between the unnamed succubus girl and Draco. I'm gonna go Draco. I think I underrated Draco. She's still above Smith, though. Now then, Draco or Salamander? Salamander's going above. People might hate me, I'm putting Salamander above Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra stays above Draco. For her character, mostly. I think physically I might be a little bit more attracted to Draco, but Rhaenyra's personality, I think, is a bit better to me. Cotton Ton stay above Salamander. They've got good designs. They're not the most attractive. Good designs. They get the twin bonus. They get to go there. And I would still say Lala above them, though it's difficult. Lala above Saria's mom, I think, too. Saria's mom below them, but above below Salamander, below Rhaenyra. I think I overrated her too much, throwing her up there. Draco, that's a difficult one. Below Draco, above this girl, below Draco. Okay, that all looks good. That all looks good. Then between Lala and Lilith, I'm going Lilith. I'm probably going Lilith above Kino. Okay, Kino above... Yeah, Kino makes sense to put above Lala. I'm almost wondering if I should shift any of these up to S tier, but I think they're good for A tier. I might put Poppy below Lilith. Lilith can't lay eggs, but Lilith is kind of, again, the Gyaru-ish look, the dark skin, light hair, the cool eyes. Still really good, and there are some pretty good Lilith panels. In that one chapter about Doppel, some solid ones there. I'm going to tentatively put her above Poppy, but Poppy is really great. Poppy is just a little bit above Kino, though, because Kino is also really great. And then we have Merino. Merino is below Lilith, but Lilith is top of A tier. I think that looks fair to me. And I don't think I'm moving any of them down to A tier. The only one at a glance that I might think about is maybe Doppel. So how many does this give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The mighty S tier 11. I think I will stick with that. I don't think I'm going to move any down to A tier. I think A tier looks good the way it is. Now let's order S tier. Actually, since I said Doppel was the bottom of these, and I think she is, I'm going to move Doppel down to top of A tier, so we get a top 10. The S tier is my top 10, but A tier are all amazing. They could be amazing Monster Wife rather than advanced. But either way, the weird usage of advanced and superior, I think, is like really funny. So I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, so my top 10. Let's figure this out. So Moski and Cathal. Who would I choose between the two? I would choose Moski. Moski or Saria, who would I choose? I would choose Saria. Alright. Saria or Richi? Probably Saria. Lychee or Moski? I would choose Moski. Lychee or Cathal? This is a difficult one. Because it's Milky's versus Pee versus battle mode. This is a difficult one. I'm gonna go for Cathal. All right, Tio or oh man, I love Tio. This is so difficult. How do you choose between Tio and Saria? Oh, that's so hard. How do you choose between them? I'm gonna stick with that order. Cutie is great, but you know what? It was so hard to choose between them, but I'm gonna say Cutie below Tio, but above Saria. Yeah. You know, maybe that helped me choose between them. Because when I think of Cutie and Tio, I would pick Tio, but when I think of Cutie and Saria, I would pick Cutie. Poppy's mom is probably going to move down a bit. So Poppy's mom versus any of those three, I think they win. Versus Moski, it's difficult, but I would still give it to Moski. I mean, it sucks that I'm moving the egg laying that far down. Between her and Cathal, I gotta go Cathal. I'd put her above Lychee though. Lychee's still top 10. She goes above Lychee. Then those two, Cathal versus Moski. Moski wins. Moski or Saria. That's difficult. I almost want to put Moski above Saria. I almost really do. And she has 4 arms. Bonus arms. Oh, that's so difficult. Because there are so many panels I'm thinking of that I love of both of them. I'm going to keep them like that for now. And then Cutie's great. Cutie might move below Saria though. Saria's great. I don't know. I'm going to keep them like that. Though again, these three, the frigging Tio, Cutie, and Saria trio is like basically a 3-way tie. Pretty much. Then we got Tio versus Meadow. I think I'd put Meadow higher. Usually when I'm like thinking about Monster Girl stuff and what Monster Girls I find attractive, mermaids usually not even really on the list. I'm not usually that into mermaids, but I think Meadow's one of my favorite characters. And honestly, I used to love Polt. Polt used to be like my number 1. But I think I'm actually Polt still, you know, furry, multi-nipple, like active, good design. Still gonna tentatively go above Tio. But I'm actually, like, Meadow's moved up even since my last list. Meadow's probably my favorite main character, I think, for sure. This is surprising even myself. Because I'm not super duper physically attracted to Meadow's design more than the others. I am super duper attracted to her physical design. It's just not more than some of these others. But her personality and her character is just so good that I think I'm giving her second place. And then Key, I think, remains in the top spot. I love the Bloodsuckers, but the variety that you get with Key is just so good. Yeah, so again, Cancel Tears Yuhi, who I love as a character, not particularly attracted to. I mean, she's kind of a kid. Then we got the D and C tier. I think seems fair. Sorry if you think I'm overrating Sue. I really, really do like Sue, but not more than C tier. Again, I'm just not really into slimes. B tier I think is solid. We see a lot of the Sneck girls in here, sort of above average, but not my top tiers. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Liz is a solid top of B tier because Liz could go to A potentially for me. Again, Liz is caked up. Then we got A tier, which are all incredible, like very good, basically top tier. All incredible, and even Lilith and Doppel are arguably near S tier material. Near S tier, not quite. And even Merino is very, very, very good. And then we get my top 10. I'm using S tier for my top 10. I'm going to say Lychee, then Poppy's mom, then Cathal, then Moski, who I kind of almost want to put higher, but I can't. And then these three, like, could go in any order, honestly. Tio, Seria, and Curie, because all three are incredible. I think character-wise, design-wise, all three are, like, incredible Monster Girl waifus. Then Polt, who's always been one of my favorites, always been a top 3 for me, basically, was my favorite. But I kind of think I've kind of cooled down on her a little bit. We haven't seen a ton of Polt stuff in the past few years, honestly. So I think I've cooled down on her a little bit. Meru, who is the most underutilized member of the main cast, but I think is my favorite member of the main cast, is here because she's very, very attractive, but also I really like her character, and that has sort of jettisoned her up towards the very top. And then the best, I just don't think you can beat Key for me. Just because there's so much variety. Again, you could have sort of the small petite Key, you could have MILF, big, chubby girl Key, and anywhere in between, like any sort of height or body shape is possible. Amazing. Plus, you get, like what was a kink bonus with a lot of these, you get Milkies. So, yeah. What an embarrassing video for me, but I love this series, and I hope you all loved my tier list. I hope you all will share yours with me as well, and right before I end this video, I do have one that has been shared with me that I want to add into this video, because that was the whole purpose of people sharing theirs with me. Let's talk about Shinkai Atsuya's. So now we have the tier list provided by Shinkai Atsuya, who was the only one to send one in. If you want me to react to you know what? Just send me yours anyway. Like, if you want me to see what you think, how you rate everyone. Like I said, a link to the template will be in the description, so, and in the comments. So if you want to make your own and share it, it'd be cool just to see. But also, if you want me to, if I get enough of them, I could just do a whole video that's basically like reacting to all of your tier lists. But yeah, I promised that anybody who sent one in, I'd include it in the video. So let's take a look at Shinkai Atsuya's and see how they rated the Monster Musume girls. I have blocked out their Twitter here just in case. I don't know if they wanted a shout out or anything, but I don't want to accidentally dox anybody. But at the very bottom, I find it hilarious. So I have taken a quick glance at this when I was pulling it up. I find it hilarious that we both had Mirone's mom at the very, very bottom. But Ren and Lilith also make sense. They're kind of minor antagonists in their chapters. So it makes sense. Plus, they're on the younger side visually. Don't really know how old they actually are. But for D tier, there's some kind of surprising ones. I feel like Liz and Kinu kind of like barely show up, not much development. Oct is an interesting one to put that low, but maybe you're just not into the tentacles. Key, who was my number 1. But again, I feel like a lot of these designs I'm seeing down here are kind of like harsher, sharper designs, where I feel like the ones up top are maybe going to end up being like more soft and friendly looking designs. It seems like the C tier is just filled with the basic characters that are like, whatever, or most of the Black Lily Ranch characters. We do have like the Hot Springs attendants in there, and the Friends of Mia, the Bloodsuckers look to be mostly in there. The Black Slime, Cotton Ton. So again, just sort of meh characters. An interesting one having Polt in there. Usually I feel like when, again, I interact with people from the Monster Musume fandom, Polt tends to be really popular. So, kind of a little bit surprising to see Polt that low. And then we got Monaco and Poppy's mom as well. I find it funny, I see here in B tier, you've got another sort of dark-skinned, light-haired Minotaur, but this girl in Kata, who I placed both of them like above all of the other Minotaurs, and then like again they've done the same thing, just like, oh yeah, they're better than just the regular run-of-the-mill Minotaurs. Urta's up there too. Merino. Then yeah, Mia's mom is all the way up here, so I'm assuming Mia probably is too. I don't see her. Oh yeah, Mia's up in A tier. But yeah, some softer designs like Kino and Lychee and Bakurin. Even though she's human, seeing Smith this high up. Beyond that, we have an interesting one because, and actually we have Luz in B tier. I would have said that maybe some of these were a little on the lower side down here because they had more of lolly-esque designs, or because they maybe wasn't into the furry stuff, which is why Polt is in C tier. But then Luz is in B tier, so I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of the main characters up here we see with those three. Then getting into the very top, kind of expectable ones. We've got Doppel, who is, again, completely adorable. I don't know whether or not they're taking into account the cheating aspect of Doppel just being able to transform into whoever. But just, again, I rated Doppel super, super highly, so it makes sense to be that high up. Cathal, of course, is amazing. Sari is great and a main character. Same with Mia being a main character. Tio is, again, I rated Tio extremely highly, so yeah, I would totally be on the same page with this. Then we have Sue, who I rated really lowly, but isn't surprising to me at all. Like I said, I rated Sue kinda lowly because I'm not really into the whole slime thing, but Sue is very, very popular. Again, I've been doing Monster Musume videos for years, and one thing I know from my comments is Sue is like extremely, extremely popular. Then I find it interesting that these two share an S tier, because to me they're similar in the whole sort of undead zombie aesthetic. I know that's not really what Lala is, but she has the blue skin, the removable head, the sort of afterlife E connections. So I do find some similarities in the general idea of the character between the two of them. So I find it interesting that both of them make it in S tier together. And then, of course, Rhaenyra, which is also super not surprising. Rhaenyra's always been extremely popular. I would have to look up some popularity polls, because I would think Rhaenyra could be the most popular character in the series. Like, I think everybody loves Rhaenyra that I know of. And again, that kind of goes against what I said about some of these lower designs being sort of more harsh and sharp visually, where Rhaenyra has a very sharp design visually. But Rhaenyra's character really, really pushes her, I think, even for people who might not be visually into the spider thing. I think her character probably pushes her up a lot, so it isn't surprising to me to see her in S tier either. But yeah, that was not only making my own video, but now reacting to Shinkai Atsuya's. I hope you did enjoy the video. I'm going to go ahead and just give you all a little outro. So yeah, like I was saying, thank you so, so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this. Kind of a little bit self-conscious, a little bit of an embarrassing video to make, but I had a ton of fun. I love talking about MonMusu, and I'm going to be doing more videos like this to come. So yeah, like if you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of my tier list. Tell me what yours are, what you might change. Like I said, I'm going to be leaving a link to the template everywhere, so share yours with me. I think it'd be super interesting to see what everybody's different opinions are. Plus, like I said, if I get enough and you want me to, I could always just do a follow-up video, like reacting to all of your MonMusu tier lists. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, just ask and I'll give you a link. We can talk in either of those places as well if you want to. Of course, subscribe for more MonMusu, much more on the channel. Now that I've finished this, I can finally go about doing my reactions to chapters 71, 72, and 73, I think is what we're at. And after 73, where it was the volume end, I think we've taken like a year off. So, yeah, if you want to see my reactions to any of them, they'll be coming soon enough. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon, to help me to continue to make videos, it's patreon.com/Haku of the tubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.